guys, so today I'm coming to you from my car. I just went run 2 errands and it's very gloomy, as you can tell by my windows. It's a very gloomy day, it's cold, and I was about to film this video inside my house, but I was like, why not film it in my car? I watch Bunny, Graveyard Girl, film videos in her car all the time, and I just really like just sitting in my car, like just chilling in my car. So I was like, why not film my last video 2015 in my car? So I'm currently sitting in my driveway. I'm not weird at all, you know? I have a book haul for y'all. So it's the last books that I bought in 2015. Tomorrow is the last day of the year, which is the day I will be uploading this video. I have a book haul. I have about 8 books to show you guys. Let's just get into it. The first book that I have, it's actually 3 books. It is the Star Wars trilogy. I bought this for my brother for Christmas. I bought this in October actually, but I couldn't, put it in a haul video or anything because it was a Christmas present to him. This is basically Star Wars written in Shakespeare. Let me show you. So the first book we have right here is Star Wars by Ian Doescher. This is the Darth Vader one. I think this is episode number 4, but it looks like this. Look how pretty these book covers are also. It's literally Star Wars written in Shakespeare, which I thought was such a cool thing, and I thought Lennon would love it. So I bought him this book set, which it comes with 3 books. So I think it's episodes 4, 5, and 6 in this book set, and then they have, the rest of them, of course. So I bought him this for Christmas, and I wanted to use it in a haul because I thought it was awesome, and I wanted to show you guys. So the next book that I bought is probably, my happiest book that I bought in 2015. I can't think of the word, the one that I'm the most excited about. So earlier this year, I saw The Martian, the movie, with my family, and after that, I wanted to read the book. So I've been looking for the hardcover, which I've found, and not only did I find the original cover, not the one with Matt Damon on it, but it was signed. So I was in Barnes & Noble's the other day with my friend, and I was like, I really want to see if they have The Martian in hardcover. So we found it, and it was the last copy on the shelf. It was hardcover. It was the original copy, and it was signed. I cannot be any more happy with this purchase. This is probably, like I said, my happiest book buy of 2015, which I know that's not the right word to be using, but I can't think of the word that I should be using. The next book that I bought, which is my current read, is The Winter's Curse. I heard that they were changing the covers of these books, and I always thought they were the most beautiful thing ever. So I picked it up, honestly, just because of the cover. But I started reading it, and I'm about 100 pages in, and I really like it. I heard that they're also not changing the covers anymore, or they're not changing the hardback, which I have this one in paperback. I'm glad I picked it up, because it is a really good book. It's by Marie Rutkowski. I don't know how to pronounce Marie's last name. I'm sorry, Marie. But, yeah, this one's really good. The Winter's Curse. It's a trilogy. The 3rd book is coming out in 2016. It's going to be The Winter's Kiss, and the 2nd book is The Winter's Crime. Speaking of The Winter's Crime, I went to Barnes & Noble's yesterday and picked up The Winter's Crime. This one I was able to get in hard copy. They only had hard copy in stores, which was perfect because it's what I wanted, but they only had paperback in The Winter's Curse. Look at how beautiful these covers are, you guys. Just look at that. Look how pretty! And also, you can't tell, but the edges of the pages are ripped. They're not perfectly cut, and it makes me so happy. But this one I also bought yesterday at Barnes & Noble's, The Winter's Crime by Marie Rutkowski. The next book that I got for Christmas. I actually asked my parents. We were at Target and I saw it, and I was like, Mom, can you give me this for Christmas? And she's like, sure. That is Winter by Marissa Meyer. Can't pronounce things today. This is the last book in the Lunar Chronicles series. So as of right now, I have the 1st book and the 4th book. I still need the 2nd and 3rd. But speaking of the 2nd, I bought it yesterday. So yesterday at Barnes & Noble's, I also got Cress, which is the 2nd book in the Lunar Chronicles series. This is a series of retellings of fairy tales. So the 1st book, which is Cinder, you can see on the back, Cinder, it's a retelling of Cinderella. But as the series goes on, each character continues on with the story. So Cress is, as you can tell, Rapunzel, and Scarlet, which is the third book, is Little Red Riding Hood, and Winter, these are really big books too. Winter is Snow White. So I just need the third book in this series and I can marathon this series. Oh! I was so excited when I saw Cress yesterday and in hardcover. I don't know if I've told you guys this yet. I probably have mentioned it many times. I'm a sucker for hardcover books. I know they're hella expensive, but I just prefer hardcover over paperback. I don't know. That's just my personal preference. So those are the last books that I bought in 2015. It's crazy how tomorrow, the day you'll be watching this, that the year's over already. Like, how did that happen? Like, yesterday, I was graduating high school. No, yesterday, we were just starting Mardi Gras break. Like, that's in February. How did that even happen so fast? So, speaking of, graduating and all this kind of stuff, I thought I would include in this video my top moments of 2015. There were many for me. My first one, these are no specific order, but my first one would be actually graduating high school. It's not that I had bad grades and, was struggling to get through high school, but just as a sophomore and a freshman, I did not like high school. But I pushed through it and I found football. I was a manager for my high school's football team. I found that, and then I got into theater and I was a stagehand. I helped do the music for my school's plays. And I really loved that. That helped me get through high school and really enjoy it more. My second thing would be actually starting college, because the whole summer I was like, I'm not going to college. I don't want to go. I'm not leaving home. Like, the whole summer I was just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. And I finished my first semester, which I knew I was going to be able to do it. I just didn't want to at the time. But I'm really glad I did. And now, January 19th, my second semester starts and I start getting in the labs and cooking, and it's gonna be fun. My third moment of 2015 would be going to Disney, but not just going to Disney. It was going to Disney with 3 of my friends. I went with my friend Jordan, Kylie, and Brittany. It was our senior trip, and it was just the 4 of us, no parents at all, except my cousin was there at the same time as us, but we never saw them except for 2 days, I think, we spent with them. But other than that, we were completely on our own. We had the hotel room on our own. We flew by ourselves both ways. Coming home, we almost got lost. Well, we did get lost in the airport. The Orlando airport, Jordan and I have been there countless amounts of times. I don't know how we ended up getting lost, but we did. But we figured it out, and we made our flight, just to let you know. That was a really interesting trip. Many things happened, but many good things, and many memories that I will take and hold forever. My fourth memory, probably one of my favorites, was getting to go to New York for the first time ever. We went during Easter break. We went 3 days in New York and then 3 days in Niagara Falls. So we actually went to Canada. That was my first time going to Canada, and I fell in love with Canada. Oh my god. I want to go back to Niagara Falls so bad. My dad is obsessed with the Grand Canyon. We're actually going visit it during Mardi Gras break for a day, but I think my Grand Canyon is Niagara Falls, honestly. If you've never been to Niagara Falls, it's not just water that falls over the edge of a cliff. It's freaking awesome. Niagara Falls was my favorite place I went to this year, and I only went to Disney and New York, but still. Niagara Falls was it was amazing, especially the Canadian side, because you can see the American side and the Canadian side. And also, while we were there, I think it was the last day we were there, we walked over the bridge that connects America and Canada, so we had to have our passports on us. And when we got to America, they checked our passports, and we got to see the falls from the American side, and then we walked back to Canada. That was just, I don't know why, but that was the coolest thing to me, walking between the two countries. That was awesome, and I'm so grateful for that trip. Let's see. What else happened in 2015? I started this YouTube channel. My friend Jordan and I, who I talk about all the time, shout out to you, Jordan. We've been best friends since pre-K, if you don't know. But Jordan and I actually had our own YouTube channel, but we decided to kind of stop it. I don't know really why we kind of decided to stop it, but we did. So I decided to start my own, and that's when I started Lauren's Library, and I'm really glad that I did. It's a topic, books, but it's not only books, and I've really been enjoying it. I'm glad I found the BookTube community this year, because once I graduated high school, like we don't have summer reading anymore, so that's one reason that I really started liking reading again, because in middle school I was obsessed with reading so much, but like now that we had summer reading, I never wanted to read anymore, because they would always give us such rubbish books, and I dreaded reading. But now, oh my god, as you can see, I'm obsessed with reading. Look how big this book is, by the way. It's like half my finger. I have to say, one of my last top moments of 2015 would be like 2 weeks ago, actually. My family and I were laying out on our driveway watching shooting stars. We were watching a meteor shower. We saw at least 10 meteors, maybe more. That was a really big highlight of my year. There's nothing more exciting than watching a meteor shower. Like, that is such a nerdy thing to say, but honestly, next time you know there's a meteor shower, go lay outside where there's no trees and you're not in the middle of the street, because we were nervous laying on our driveway that someone was going to pull in and hit us, but no one did. See, we're alive. But please go watch the meteor shower next time it happens. It's freaking amazing. There's nothing better than watching meteor showers, especially when they have those really good ones and it like streaks across the whole entire sky and you're like, everyone's freaking out. It's literally the best thing in the world. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. 2015 wasn't that bad of a year. It was actually pretty good, pretty decent, I have to say. If anyone's wondering what this is, like, this is from my dad's 57 Chevy from when he was a little boy my age, driving around. He used to hang this from his rearview mirror, and he found it, and I took it and put it in my car. Oh, my car, by the way, this is Lily. Now y'all have met Lily. She's a white car. That's why we named her Lily. My mom was like, name her Lily, like a white lily. I was like, okay, Mom, whatever. This is my school tassel also. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I had to say. I bought some books, and I made some memories. And that's how I'm gonna end 2015. Bye, guys. See you next year. Is it weird that, like, 2015 is Thursday and then 2016 is Friday? That's crazy. There's also so many cars behind me in this video. I'm so sorry if you get distracted by the cars. I thought it would be a beautiful idea to sit outside in the rain and video, but the cars have been so distracting. And my acne, I am so sorry. My acne kills me every day of my life. Now I think I'm gonna sit outside and read in the rain. Okay, bye guys.